Hello there guys, Mr. Evan312, and welcome to my first episode of Space Engineers. This just heralds the very beginning of what will be a very awesome series. And just to kind of kick us off, I'm going to introduce you to that beast over there. Now, it may not be much to look at from here, but I think this is probably one of the most practical ships you will ever come across. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll go show you around. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this so far. If you're interested, this is the Skelly class mining colony ship. It's the definition of a skeleton ship. Basically the concept is having these reusable modules that all pop off and they can be placed onto an asteroid via anchors like merge blocks. And then when you're done with the asteroid, you can just unhook them again and put them back on the ship and fly to your new destination. Now, I'll give you some of the basics of these modules. They're pretty cookie cutter. I mean, I made this in creative. I had to copy and paste each one. Let's see. These two here are storage. That's an assemblers. There's a blast furnace and a refinery in there. Living quarters. And that one, I believe, is the medical pod. And these two here are just anti-meteor defense turrets. Also, just to defend against those pesky pirates, depending on where you are. And this is a mining derrick. Basically a big drill mounted on a piston. And this ship, the reason I find it so practical is you can reuse it. Like, constantly. Like, people would probably contract out for this thing. Just, I mean, you could probably make it in survival, just because you can reuse it. You can move from asteroid to asteroid, without having to like grind down equipment and take it with you. And then it's just as simple as hooking it on. Now, let's see. I'll have to make a backup of this, so I'll come back in a second. Right, now I've made my backup over there. I mean, basically, we can just consider that to be the original copy. I like to make backups of stuff, especially demonstrating creative mode, because anything can go wrong. I haven't really practiced with the art. It's all been good in theory, but I've only managed to practice with like one module. Now you may be wondering, once we unhook these modules, like what stops them all from like banging into each other? Well, I've obviously rigged them so they can be popped off one at a time. And once you remove the module, you take what I call a land crab. This ship comes with two of them. There's another one named Helios I haven't brought in yet. And then this one is my favorite. It's called Patrick. I don't know, just because he's Irish green, and that's probably one of my favorite. Not exactly Irish green, but as you can see, he's got a lot of thrust power. He has to have 2 reactors, and which means a good deal of uranium, but he's a very versatile, agile little ship, and obviously he's good for his job. So over here we got a couple anchors. Like this one over here is for the standard of the 6 modules, and over here is the mining derrick. I haven't bothered putting up one for the defense turrets because that's not important. I mean, although they probably would be fairly easy to move. I haven't tried yet. So before I unhook a module and hook it up to the asteroid base, I'm gonna show you around a little bit. Now, the Skelly class ship, even with all these engines, takes about 45 seconds to jump to full game speed, but it moves really well, and with all these gyroscopes mounted along the spine of the ship, I like to call it, it turns fairly well for a ship of her size, and it's fairly manageable for frame rate. It obviously drops it a little bit, but that's just because I'm not on a gaming computer. So here's the cockpit from the back. The 4 reactors needed to power the thing, because all those solar panels used to power the modules just wouldn't help. Oh, okay. There were like these mod block access hatches there. I completely forgot about them. It's not necessary. It just goes down to the gravity generator. So you can see here's the long haul of the ship. And each of these doors leads to the modules. Now, I don't exactly have a bridge on them, but you just run forward, press X, and you kind of glide across. So I believe here is our beds. Yep. This is the only mod block I use on the ship, except for those access hatches, and it's okay not having those. But these ones, beds, there's really no substitute for these. It's just, oh, I'm not even the right color. My bedroom's over here. There we are. I mean, these beds are so cool, I think. I mean, and it's a nice view. I mean, you want to set up this module, like, you can set it up somewhere with a view, just be like, go to sleep with all that gloriness out there. It's good times. Alright. And then across here is the medical module. Not too much to see here. So yeah, it's just a medical bay and 3 seats, so you can just kind of sit and look out the window while you recharge. And like I said, these are the only 2 pods with windows, and I do like how they got set up. Like, I just like the view. I mean, oh, look at that. That's cool. You can see Earth from here. It's like, that's really cool. Alright, so we go. I'm gonna hop over here so I don't have to keep opening doors. I hate doing that with the dropped frame rate. Now this one, I believe, yep, it's assemblers. Assemblers and blast furnace? Okay. I must not save some changes. There's supposed to be 2 assemblers here. And then over on the other side, is the refinery. Yeah, I did not save any of my changes. Each of these modules was supposed to have a short-range antenna, like showing which one it is. And there was supposed to be a bit of a paint job on the ship. I'm sorry. Don't worry, you guys will get the updated version once I upload this to the Steam Workshop. And then these 2 are just storage modules. I'll show you one. So it has each one. Each one of these has a fair amount of storage. They're all hooked up via conveyor systems. So you can carry a lot of stuff, especially all the stuff you need. And then here's the mining derrick. I don't know, I kind of like how it looks, and you can just set it up over there. Alright, so now that I've shown you around the ship, shown you her... Actually, let me fly her around a little bit. Show you some of her capabilities. So here we are. As you can see, for a ship her size, she actually, like, handles really well. Turns, especially, I figured out something, that if you hold Q or E, like rolling, a ship will turn a lot faster. It's really cool. So let's just go ahead and maneuver her, show her top speed. As you can see, her acceleration isn't that great. Oh boy, I think this is why I made a backup. Oh, brace for impact! Oh, but what? Really? I didn't turn them back? Balls! Okay, actually, I think, she's fine. Nope, she's not. Let's just kind of use her to shimmy off the rock. Okay, let's just kind of move away. And then we can go survey the damage. Okay, obviously not a very good trial, but I forgot I turned off her inertia dampeners for that beginning. Oh, for God, wait, what? Oh, for God's sake, this is why I make a backup of everything. Okay, so, well, now you can see she at least turns well, and that little thing happened because I forgot to turn on the inertia dampeners. So we can go make another copy template, delete this, and then now I'll show you how to dismount and mount the modules for your new asteroid base. Right, now time to show you what this ship can do. So we got Patrick over there, and let's try dismounting the living quarters module, because that's probably the one you'd want to place first. So we can turn those off, kind of shimmy the ship to the right. I didn't give it much side thrust power, but there you go. See, it came off without a hitch, no sparks, no planing, just right there for Patrick to come pick up. So once we're clear of that, we can hop out and use Patrick to go move it. Alright. It's kind of interesting. You like to call small ships by like he, but the big ships are called she. I wonder why that is. So let's see, we gotta go here. Okay, and alright, Patrick, do your job. I hope I don't have to clone you. Okay, so we go. Let's try to see if we can nab it dead center. Got it. Okay. So now, see, he handles really well. It's a little difficult, even for him. He's got an amazing amount of thruster power. I don't know how. Yeah, he's got a fair amount of gyroscopes too. So it's just a big awkward mass for him to handle. And largely, I'm gonna have to use third-person mode to move this. Come on. Oh God, I can't see. Should I go like Tom Mater? Rare bien with mares, get her done. That's not gonna work. Okay, I think I have a camera. Yep, I have the camera there. Oh, fucker. Okay. So zip over to the asteroid, kind of set up third-person view. Okay, so we gotta kind of zip around. Roll a bit to the... Roll that way, Patrick. Patrick! Patrick! Patrick, you been drinking again? Goddamn Irishman. Come on. Sorry if I have any Irish friends, people out there. You're not my friends, you're my viewers. Not yet. You're not my friends yet, anyway. Okay. Okay, looks like we're getting... Oh, God, I can't... Everything feels so inverted. It's like... I think maybe I'm drunk. Go on. 9. Okay. Okay, we're fairly close. Oh. Close enough to at least... Okay, that looks good to me. Okay, so we gotta move it a bit that way. Bring her down. Oh, God. Ugh, this is terrible. This is really terrible. Okay, so I'm going to switch to first person now because that's the easiest way to control it, but I can't really spot it. Okay. This is terrible. I can't even... So nauseating. Okay, so we go. So you gotta kind of balance the keys because obviously with this huge object on the front, it's throwing him off. It's screwed up his center of gravity, but I think we're actually fairly close now. Let's see, so now... So now we gotta move it like this. We're close. Record time. Oh, we got it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Yay! Hold on, what's... Okay, so we're clear. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so we got... That's our living quarters module, and I stuck it on the wrong way around, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter. I did want it out facing that way, but then again, we got a better view. I mean, who wants to look at the moon? Earth is out that way. Alright, so now that I've shown you how to put on the basic modules, we're going to go with the more daunting task. Sticking on the mining derrick. Alright, we can dismount this. Kind of back up. Get a little room. Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely drunk. I can't even walk down a set of stairs. So we gotta go over here. Yep, it attached, clean as a whistle. Well, that's about as smooth as I've ever gotten it to do. So now we just gotta move Patrico back. Alright, so you see there, that's also the buttons that operates the derrick. Alright, so this is, from what I understand in some of my practice, this is the best spot to grab it from. Go, let it kind of walk into us. Yep, alright. Okay, I think we're fairly centered, so it should be a little easier. Let it kind of carry us over. Leave her over here. Yep, there we are. Okay, so far this has actually been even smoother than the other one, like carrying it around. Okay, now this one, from what I remember, was a little more difficult because... Oh, here, I'm actually going to move the camera. Put it over here. This one's a little more difficult just because it's all splayed out. Okay. Oh, wait. Where am I? Okay, well, let's just use that. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. I mean, I can't even... It feels like someone inverted the controls. There we go. Okay, so let's see. We can go like here. And now we can use... Stop that rocking. Okay, from what I can tell, we're on fairly straight. Okay, so that's not how we do it. Gah! Ah! Nay! Whoa! Whoa! It's like freaking lassoed us. Okay, so if we can kind of use that magnetic pole, maybe stick it. Oh, it won't let go. Oh, because I'm. Alright, hold on. Just gotta like get loose of that magnetic. There we go. So I think that's how these things operate, like magnetic force. Okay. God, this is terrible. This is why you, man, I mean, you obviously could set up a colony by yourself with this, but it's just ridiculously difficult. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on, nothing's wrong, guys. Have faith in me. Or just die. Can you imagine being drunk in space? Just how disorientated you would be. Come on. No. Let's hope this. No, there's no pubs in 2075. Alright, come on, we got. Whoa. Hold on, man. I'm rolling it wrong. It's supposed to be this way. Gah. Okay, I'm gonna cut to where I just about get it right. Okay, like 10 minutes later, I think. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. We're getting it. We're getting it. I think. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, we got it. We got it. Come on. Oh, what the hell? Really? Come on, just a little bit farther. Okay, we gotta edge it forward just a little wee bit. And nope, it's never enough. This is why you really should have two people when you're like setting up a colony with this thing, because you really do need a spotter. Because I don't know in survival if you can use a spectator mode. Oh, 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 oh! We got it. We got it. Okay, so just kind of submit that lock. Should lock up in a minute. Awesome. All right, that took like twice as long. Whoops. That was a lot of dirt. Okay. Alright. So now we have our functioning mining, fully functional, mining derrick. I hope I don't crash into it and break something. Awesome. And I think it actually might be close enough to the ground that we can use the drill. Let's see. Okay, if I remember the button panel correctly, this one. That activates the drill, and this one extends the piston. Alright. Alright. Oh, sweet. It's actually going to work. Awesome. It's working beautifully. Yeah! It's looking for success in like forever. Wow, we actually... Well, the piston did run out of length eventually. I'm just going to show you just what the ship looks like without all the modules on it, just how basic it is. Now, as you can see, this thing is literally a skeleton ship, and probably, I don't know, just this would be probably what I would recommend. This is like the only ship I would recommend you using, like for a starter ship. If you're doing a co-op, just like download this off the Steam Workshop, and you'd have a mobile mining base. I don't know. I'm really proud of this. I've had a concept of it in my mind for a long time, and to see it work so well, the land crab. I had to design that more recently, but I'm really glad. I had to go through a couple different concepts of this thing before I finally got the working model, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy using this. Okay guys, sorry about that. This is the updated version that I was talking about. This is what will be up on the Steam Workshop. It's basically the same, except each module has a short-range antenna set to about 100 meters, each showing which one it is, including the mining derrick. The machine guns, no, they don't need an antenna. And here are the two land crabs you'll be getting. They both function exactly the same. They're just colored different and have different names. Like the one I used, Patrick, and then this one, Helios. And you can customize them to however you want. And then, of course, a bit of customization to the ship. I really hope you guys will enjoy using this thing, because it's really efficient and really in some degree self-sufficient. I mean, once you put them all on their asteroid, hook them all together. I think all the combined solar panels will bring in quite a bit of power, and if not, you just need to tack on maybe a small reactor. Isn't that just awesome? I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. This will be my first upload to the Steam Workshop, my first contribution to Space Engineers. You'll see it exactly as it's titled in the video, the Skelly class mining colony ship. It's all loaded up with uranium for the reactors for both the land crabs and the ship, and it's got plenty of ammo for both the machine guns. Just to get you guys started, I'd like to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below for what you'd like to see in this series, because this is just the beginning. Thank you as always, and it's peace out. Mr. Evan 312 signing off.